Hello, YouTube. How are you today? With this quarantine and the disease that shall not be named. This goes out to Dawn, aka Money Mom. Happy birthday! Um, I've been watching quite a bit of YouTube, and I'm going to honestly say that, you know, I agree with Cerebral about, women, particularly black women, but this applies to a whole slew of people. It's not just one demographic. Haters are gonna hate no matter what it is you're doing. And here's the thing. If you have an issue with somebody's videos, content channel, or them personally, why are you putting all of your energy into stalking them? Why are you obsessively checking their social media, watching every little thing they do? Why are you doing this if you have such an issue with these people? Agree to disagree? Fine. Offer a different perspective? Fine. Someone saying something negative about so-and-so and you have the receipt and bring it to that person's attention? Perfectly fine. But to sit there and put words in someone's mouth that was never said and stirring up a whole lot of BS over nothing? And these are grown folks. Like, extra grown. Like, my age, 41 and up grown. We ain't talking these little high school, junior high kids. We're talking extra ass grown adults that damn well know better doing this shit. That is just pitiful, pathetic, trifling as fuck, and wretched. I swear it's not corona, it's just my asthma. Okay? Anyway, so that's what's going on with that. And I will say, you know what? People got an issue with me? Fine. Have an issue with me if you have to have an issue with me. I really don't care. I ain't gonna address it. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm just gonna, alright, I understand that I am not everybody's favorite person. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. All things ain't for all people. Okay? Very, very basic. With YouTube, there are billions of creators and a plethora of videos. If you don't like one channel, guess what? You've got billions of other options that you could watch. And then, like, Cerebral is the only game in town. Because, bitch, no. That is nothing else. Not at all. No. So, yeah. And just like, I was watching, Tribe T, the Voodoo Child, Wednesday, the 2-hour one, and the last story where the girl jumped another girl on the clock over unsubstantiated rumors that may or may not have even been said. Girl 17 years old jumped a bitch and was wilding out and got a violent felony conviction under arrest and making pig noises in the cop car and just being uncooperative and wilding the hell out. Those are the kind of people you need to watch it with. And the one girl that her nickname is Kenny, her friend dragged her into a fight, and Kenny's like, this is a stupid idea, and then the friend's all pissed off because Kenny didn't jump in. Kenny, you are not a bad friend whatsoever, because that was not your fight to begin with. You ain't had zero beef with any of those people involved. Your friend has a long history, by your own admission, of doing this kind of BS. And, if I were you, I would just leave that on red and keep on keeping on, because you're about to be 18, or you are 18 as of now, I'm not sure. But do you really need to go to jail or get killed or get totally disfigured and jacked all the way up over your friend wanting to be turning everything into Bad Girls Club and World Star Hip Hop and all that and being wretched as hell and popping off on everybody? Is that friendship really worth it? getting you dragged into a whole lot of ifs that you know damn well you don't need to be dragged into. As far as this quarantine, our Aldi actually had to put up signs. Only 2 toilet paper, 2 milk, 4 canned goods, 6 of everything else, and they be counting that shit. They have to do this because people be going to the stores and just, like supermarkets, we just straight down the aisle, just throwing everything and anything in the cart. And it's shit that's going to go bad way before they even get through 1/100th of it, and then it's right into the dumpster when, like, 50 to 100 other people could have had provisions, too. I'm like, really? You're that stupid? I'm going to honestly say being on quarantine or lockdown is actually a good thing for me personally because, one, I don't like people at all, period. I know I seem like I'm a friendly, outgoing, bubbly individual, but the truth of the matter is I'm extremely antisocial. And why am I antisocial? Because a lot of the people I have dealt with ain't shit, ain't trying to be shit, ain't about shit, shit ain't their thing. And frankly, I'm 41 years old. I'm too damn grown to be dealing with your bullshit. Point blank and a period. I just ain't got that kind of time. I ain't gonna, make time for that shit. No. Sorry. No. And also, I will say I do applaud people that know shit about people but ain't saying nothing. Because it ain't their story to tell. I commend people like that because that shows integrity. Yeah, I know a whole lot of things about people that I could, divulge. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not trying to make anyone YouTube famous, Instagram famous, whatever, because of their relativity. I'm just not doing it. There's a reason why I don't deal with my family. There's a reason why I don't deal with my former acquaintances. There's a reason why I keep myself to myself, stay in my lane, and mind my business. And that's all people need to know. I'm one of those people, I tell it like it is. I pull no punches. If you acting a whole hot-ass mess and wilding out, I'm going to say, you wilding out, you need to sit your ass down somewhere and calm the fuck down. Because, there's people that are starting all this drama and bullshit and nonsense really need to sit their ass down and really think about it. Think. Is it really worth popping off and getting into fights and squaring up and being scrapping and shit over nothing? Shaquita is fucking your man. Why do you even say he's your man? He ain't shit, ain't about shit, ain't trying to be shit. Let her have him. Problem solved. Leave that alone and keep on keeping on. Simple. Someone talking shit about you. Okay, and? Why you gotta worry about it? I mean, if it's something to the point of it's going to affect your career, if you ain't got no receipts of any sort, in one ear, out the other. Simple. Very, very basic. Just leave it alone. The more you feed into drama, negativity, and toxicity, the more it perpetuates itself. Because there are people in the world that thrive on drama. If there was zero drama in the world, they would die because they have no idea how to function without extra drama and being over the top and out of control and doing the absolute most. There are people like that in the world, and it's like, I know a couple people like that, and I cannot deal with them at all. I'm just like, no. It ain't worth the stress. It ain't worth the aggravation. I'm leaving it alone. I'm keeping on with what I gotta do. Because dealing with dramatic, over-the-top individuals is fucking exhausting. Dealing with the he says, she says drama, exhausting. dealing with a bum-ass ain't shit fool that's continuously dogging you out, treating you any kind of way, lying to you, cheating on you, scamming you, stealing from you, blah, 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 is exhausting. Same thing if it's a woman doing it. Now, I'm going to say this as far as, okay, some people are opting to be child-free, and that's perfectly fine. However, even if you got a vasectomy, even if you had your tubes taken totally out, which is what they do nowadays, you should still use protection. Just because there is, even with a vasectomy or even with a tubal, there's a very slight chance you could still impregnate someone or get pregnant. So if you really want to be child-free, use condoms or abstain. Even if you're on birth control, even if you went above and beyond and did the surgical sterilization, aka vasectomy, aka hysterectomy, aka had your tubes removed. Still use a condom, especially in this day and age with all the plethora of STDs and STIs out there, and you don't know who has what by looking at them. And a lot of people may not even know their status, may not even give a good goddamn, and they be out spreading the wealth. Sharing the wealth. And some of these STDs and STIs cannot be treated or cured in any capacity. And trust me, that is not something you need to be dealing with. So, yeah. Now, me personally, would I date someone with a child? I am. My husband has a daughter who's going to be 11 years old in July. But I knew that off the rip, so, I can't say nothing on that, and it was before he was with me. Now, I can't really say I would never date a guy that's got kids, and here I am, I got 3. 22, about to be 19, and 5. So, yeah. Yeah, my kids are a bit spaced out. And yeah, they're all, oops. Well, yeah, so I can't really say, I don't want to date someone with kids, and here I am, I got 3. Well, I gave birth to 3, but, I can't, it's a long story, and we'll get into that another day. Okay, this is me. I'm going to sign off now. If you like my content, watch my videos, subscribe. If not, then don't. Feel free to comment what you want me to see. I do have Instagram. It's the same with my channel name. Feel free to follow. If not, that's okay. See you in the next one.